The rising bread. Tia was at the marae with her whānau. Cars kept arriving through the gate. Cousins were everywhere, running, calling, laughing. The kitchen door swung open and shut, open, shut, open, shut, and warm smells drifted outside. Tia ran past the wharekai and stopped. There on a table outside sat a very big metal bowl, covered with a tea towel. Tia stood on tiptoes to look. Underneath, something round and soft filled the bowl. "What's that?" she asked. "Bread dough," said Nana. "Leave it be for now." Tia ran off to play, but later she came back and stopped. The dough was bigger, higher than before, rounder than before, pushing up under the tea towel. Tia stared, then ran to find Nana. "Nana, the bread is growing." Nana smiled and sat down beside her. "Aye, it's supposed to. But why?" Nana leaned in close. "There's something living inside the dough," she said. "See, tiny, you can't see it. It's called yeast, and it's making bubbles so small, so many that the whole dough fills up with air." Tia looked back at the bowl. "It's breathing?" Nana smiled. "Something like that." "But Nana, what happens when it gets too big?" Nana held up one hand and pushed it down flat. "We knock it back. All that air goes out, and then," she raised both hands slowly, "it rises again, the second time, even better." Tia's eyes went wide. "You have to knock it down so it can grow back up?" "Aye," said Nana. "That's the secret." Tia went back to her cousins, up the ladder, down the slide, across the grass, but every time she ran past the table, she checked the bowl, and every time the dough was bigger, 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 bigger. Now the tea towel was lifting, just a little, then a little more. "Is anyone watching the bread?" Tia called. Then Auntie walked over. She lifted the tea towel, looked inside, and with one quick push, poof, her hands pressed the dough down flat. Tia gasped. The bread sank right back down. Then she remembered, "Oh, knock it back so it can rise again." Auntie covered it and walked away, and slowly the dough began to rise more. Later, the kitchen filled with noise and warmth. Auntie shaped the dough with her hands. Mum slid the tins into the oven. Nana wiped the bench. The whole wharekai smelled of something good and getting better. Tia sat on the step and waited. It all smelt so beautiful for Tia. When the bread came out warm and golden, everyone gathered around. Mum pulled off a piece for Tia. Butter first, then golden syrup, both mounting before she could blink. "Careful," said Mum, "it's hot." Tia took a small bite, warm, sweet, the best thing she had ever tasted. It was yum. She looked across at Nana. "The bread didn't escape," she said. Nana laughed. "Carl, it just needed time and a little knocking back." Tia laughed too. Outside, the kitchen door swung open again. Open, shut, and somewhere nearby, another bowl of dough was already rising.